I want you to think about trust for a minute and the relationships that you have with students, the relationships that you have with other adults, people in your lives, and how you come to trust. How do we come to trust people? How do we come to know that regardless of what they know about us, the most damaging, perhaps, secrets that they have about us, that they would never use in a million years against us? I mean, that's trust, right? Right, when somebody knows us so well that they could use something against us, and yet they won't, right? I mean, you know people in your lives like that. You have trusted friendships, you have relationships with colleagues or family, and trust is built over time, right? Over the time spent with one another, the experiences that you share, but mostly good quality time. And I would bet that most of you would say that you wouldn't trust a stranger, right? You wouldn't trust them. They don't know you, they don't have your best interests at heart. So think about learning and your students and the concept of trust under those grounds that I have just laid out for you. Think about students and learning and how important learning is, and how the title of teacher means nothing unless there is trust. Just because you possess a title of teacher or administrator or principal or superintendent or president of the United States does not initially, implicitly imply trust. That has to be built over time. So imagine, as cliche as it sounds, how important trust is with students to learning. Our best moments mean nothing in the classroom. Our most powerful lessons don't mean a thing in the classroom unless there is trust built. Students are not going to give you that trust. They're not going to just hand over the keys to their minds and their hearts, which is what trust requires, unless you build that with them. So this week I want you to think about the moments that you intentionally get to know the students in your classrooms and your aims, what you do to intentionally build relationships so that students will learn better, because you know they won't unless that trust is built. Trust me on this. I promise you that this is true. Let's have a great week.